Moya is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Here's the pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Thunder are on top, 6-0. Nick Miranda will come on now to try and sort this mess out as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Ethan Matos will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
Well, in most cases, once he kicks this thing, it's going to be a sure error. But luckily for him, he's got a diesel tanker headed down the first baseline. So he's able to gather this thing up and still get the out at first.
Alexi Reyes will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now the pitch. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Inside for a ball, so he misses with 2 straight here, and it's back to 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Full count offering on its way. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Michael Fitzgerald will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll step off and try and reset. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 7th inning coming up. Trenton leads this one 6-0. Glenn Ortiz will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here we go now. One at a time.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. And they're going to have a leadoff base runner here as the fastball's lined into left, a base hit. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a check swing here. They'll appeal it down to third. No swing, says Woody Keller. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
And a little tapper here in front of the mound as this may work as a sacrifice. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, it probably wasn't the way he wanted to move the guy into scoring position, but it's going to have to do, and he's going to get that man up to second base now with one away.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's set, now the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. Up and in on the hands, it's 2 balls and a strike. He's ready now, the pitch. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
You can see where they want to go to try and get him out. A lot of pitches in on the hands in this sequence. They don't want him to be able to extend.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well, that's just good pitching right there. Really ties him up with that fastball in on the hands. And he hits just a simple ground ball there for the easy out.
Lincoln Lewis will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 2-0. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. From the belt, the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. Travis Lean is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Pedro Moya will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night. After this, Ethan Matos will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Ball 1.
I know the adrenaline can get to you sometimes, but when you start overthrowing your fastball like that, that's a bit of a red flag.
Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. His shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Alexi Reyes will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And that's in there for strike 1. And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 22.
Can't ask for much more out of a starting pitcher. He's working on a 2-hit shutout right now.
Michael Fitzgerald will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
and their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First offering on the way. In there, 0-1.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. He's through 8 with the shutout intact. We've played 8 full. The Thunder are on top, 6-0. Glenn Ortiz will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now here's the first pitch.
Ortiz.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Pitch on the way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
If I didn't know any better, I'd think this was his first inning out there. He's still throwing the ball with a lot of velocity.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Yeah, only 2 outs now stand between him and his shutout. And the way he's throwing the ball, doesn't look like he's going to have too much trouble getting it.
Fletcher Daly will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Big slow breaking ball that drops in for a strike to start him out. It's 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a swing and a ground ball on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. Going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Rod Ramey will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
First pitch coming. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Boy, no messing around here in this 9th inning.
And that's a closer's mentality. They're not usually the best at setting guys up. They're going to come right at you with their best pitch, and that's usually a fastball.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
2 out, nobody on. 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Schiff is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home top player of the game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.